Hello. Today's episode. Why can sugar levels rise even with a strict diet? 3 unexpected products that help lower sugar. What to do with a sharp jump in blood glucose and what tea is good for every diabetic. Where do sharp jumps in sugar come from? Insulin is a hormone produced by the pancreas that helps cells absorb glucose from the blood. Yes, many diabetics know this. It is also known that all food ultimately turns into glucose, which is needed for energy. But not everyone knows that sugar levels are affected not only by carbohydrates, but also by proteins and fats. When you consume proteins, they are broken down into amino acids from which glucose can also be produced in the liver. This means that the body can get glucose not only from carbohydrates, but also from other sources, even if you have excluded carbohydrates from your diet. And what about fats? They slow down the absorption of carbohydrates, smoothing out fluctuations in sugar levels after meals. Therefore, you should not completely exclude fats, even if your doctor has recommended losing weight. It is better to choose healthy fats that will help stabilize sugar levels. Healthy fats can be found, for example, in fish oil. To get it, you do not have to spend a lot of money on red fish. Affordable types such as mackerel and sardines are also rich in omega-3 acids. Fats are also found in nuts. Choose those that you like and are available. Should you completely give up chocolate? Modern dietary recommendations for diabetes do not imply strict bans on products with added sugar, including chocolate. It is important to avoid strict restrictions, since strict bans often lead to breakdowns and uncontrolled consumption of prohibited products. If you like milk chocolate, for example, it is better to enjoy it in small portions and from time to time. Ideally, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and protein sources should make up 80% of your diet, with small portions of chocolate being a planned treat. This is an approach that will help you better control your diabetes in the long term, especially with the right medication. I would like to emphasize the importance of proper nutrition for lowering blood sugar levels, and it is unanimously noted that carbohydrates play a key role. For example, white bread, potatoes, and sweet drinks cause sharp sugar spikes. It is recommended to exclude sugar in foods with a high glycemic index from your diet. Increase the consumption of fresh vegetables, greens, and root vegetables with low sugar content, and be sure to include foods rich in fiber and protein in your menu. However, sugar levels are affected not only by food, but also by other aspects of your life. Let's figure out which factors matter. First, it is age. Did you know that blood sugar levels can increase with age even in people without diabetes? This is due to changes in the body and the functions of the pancreas, which is responsible for producing insulin. To slow down the aging process and maintain cellular health, antioxidants come to the rescue. One of the most famous is vitamin C, but there is another remedy that can compete with it in effectiveness: Bifren. It also helps in the prevention of age-related diseases and improves overall well-being, allowing older people to remain active and energetic for many years. Psycho-emotional stress, operations, injuries, certain medications, and physical activity, all this can cause a sharp jump in sugar. These factors are individual. Different people react to stress and physical activity differently. Stress is especially insidious, as hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline can significantly increase blood glucose levels even with strict adherence to a diet. Herbal collection of chamomile, mint, and lemon balm. Mild herbal sedatives that are sold without a prescription are suitable for combating stress. It is important to remember that they have a cumulative effect and do not start working immediately, but after about 10 days of regular use. If pharmacy drugs do not suit you, you can brew calming herbal teas at home. For example, in a study involving 20 people who drank lemon balm tea for 15 days, 70% of participants experienced an improvement in their emotional state, and some completely eliminated anxiety. Such teas will help reduce the impact of stress on the body and improve overall well-being. To prepare the mixture, take 1 teaspoon of dry crushed herbs and flowers, then pour half a liter of boiling water over them. Know that herbs prefer hot water. Many of them reveal their beneficial properties only at high temperatures. Let the mixture brew for 24 hours. However, remember that you should not get carried away with herbs. Each plant has its own medical indications and possible side effects. You shouldn't drink too concentrated infusions in the hope of a more pronounced effect, since even such seemingly harmless herbs as chamomile and lemon balm can cause unexpected reactions when consumed in large quantities. Lowering sugar levels with folk recipes. Longevity is not only the recommendations of medical specialists, but also time-tested folk methods. Many of us strive to lower blood sugar levels and turn to folk recipes that have been passed down from generation to generation. This does not cause concern, because such recipes are often based on the use of herbs, spices, and natural products. We have selected the most effective options for you. Chicory instead of coffee. Brew 1 teaspoon of chicory in a glass of boiling water and drink it as a substitute for coffee. Chicory contains inulin, which improves metabolism and nourishes beneficial bacteria in the intestines, promoting their growth and maintaining normal sugar levels. Burdock root. Buy ready-made crushed burdock root from a pharmacy, pour a tablespoon with a glass of boiling water, and let it brew for 30 minutes. Take 1/3 of a glass 3 times a day before meals. Ginger green tea. Brew green tea with a piece of fresh ginger and drink it twice a day. This drink helps lower blood sugar levels. Cinnamon for insulin sensitivity. Brew 1 teaspoon of cinnamon in a glass of boiling water and drink on an empty stomach in the morning. Cinnamon helps improve insulin sensitivity. These folk methods can be a useful addition to your healthy lifestyle and blood sugar control. There is such a thing as addiction syndrome to illness, when a person begins to perceive their chronic disease, such as diabetes, as something ordinary and stops paying due attention to it. You can't do this. Without sugar control, diabetes can increase the risk of heart attack and stroke. This is confirmed by statistics. In addition, high sugar levels damage kidney filters, which can lead to kidney problems. It is also worth noting that diabetics who often experience sugar spikes may develop diabetic neuropathy, loss of sensation in the arms and legs. Moderation in nutrition is one of the main rules for maintaining stable blood sugar levels without sudden fluctuations. Do you follow this rule? Admit how seriously you take your diabetes. If you really care about your health, like it. We sincerely wish you health and relief from diseases. Thank you for watching this video to the end.